As men cross the age of 50, the body begins to change in ways that can feel both surprising and sometimes frustrating. One of the most noticeable areas where these changes occur is sexual health, particularly ejaculation and stamina, which can naturally decline over time. These changes are not a sign of weakness or failure. They are simply part of the aging process. The body's systems, hormones, and circulation adjust as time passes, and understanding these adjustments is the first step toward maintaining vitality and energy. Testosterone, the hormone most closely linked to male sexual function, begins to decline gradually, often without obvious symptoms at first. Lower testosterone can lead to decreased libido, reduced energy, and changes in the frequency and quality of ejaculation. However, this decline is not abrupt and can often be managed with lifestyle adjustments that enhance overall health. It's also important to recognize that circulation plays a critical role in sexual performance. As men age, blood vessels can become less flexible, and blood flow may slow down slightly. This affects not only sexual function, but also energy levels, endurance, and general vitality. Understanding this connection helps men realize that changes in sexual health are often linked to overall cardiovascular health, and improving circulation benefits the entire body, not just one aspect of it. Muscle mass naturally decreases with age, and this also has an impact on stamina, endurance, and strength. The loss of lean muscle affects metabolism, energy, and the body's ability to respond to physical demands. Even simple movements that once felt effortless may begin to feel more strenuous, and this can contribute to frustration or a sense of decline. Yet, recognizing this early allows men to take action through resistance training and gentle exercises that preserve strength and mobility, thereby supporting sexual health and overall physical performance. Mental health is another factor that intertwines with these physical changes. Aging can bring new responsibilities, stress, and emotional shifts, all of which can influence energy levels, focus, and libido. Men who feel anxious or stressed may notice more pronounced changes in sexual performance, and understanding the mind-body connection is crucial. Taking steps to manage stress, maintain mental clarity, and focus on positive experiences can directly improve sexual health and vitality. Hormonal balance, circulation, muscle mass, and mental health all intersect to create the experiences men have as they age. Recognizing that these changes are natural, predictable, and manageable allows men to approach aging with confidence instead of fear. Many men are surprised to learn that subtle adjustments in diet, exercise, and lifestyle can counteract many of these changes, leading to improvements in energy, stamina, and sexual function that are noticeable within weeks or months. Patience and consistency are key as the body responds gradually, and each small improvement compounds over time. Education about these changes is empowering. When men understand why their bodies are evolving and what factors influence these changes, they gain control over their health instead of feeling like they are at the mercy of aging. Knowledge allows for practical solutions, incorporating cardiovascular exercises to improve blood flow, engaging in strength training to preserve muscle mass, and adjusting lifestyle choices to optimize hormone levels all have measurable effects. The fear or shame that sometimes surrounds sexual health in older age is often unnecessary and counterproductive. Open awareness and self-compassion create the foundation for meaningful improvements, helping men maintain not only sexual health but also vitality in other areas of life. This approach encourages men to see aging as a stage of opportunity rather than decline, where intentional actions can produce remarkable results. Many men who embrace these strategies find renewed confidence, a stronger sense of energy, and more satisfying intimate relationships. Understanding the natural changes in ejaculation and sexual function allows for proactive measures, reinforcing the idea that age does not have to mean a loss of pleasure, performance, or self-assurance. The interplay between hormone circulation, muscle health, and mental clarity is complex, but each element can be influenced positively through consistent, mindful choices. By focusing on health as a holistic concept, men can address the root causes of decline rather than simply reacting to symptoms. This empowers them to take ownership of their bodies and create habits that enhance long-term well-being. Aging becomes a process of optimization rather than deterioration, where knowledge, intentional lifestyle choices, and consistent effort can maintain vigor, stamina, and vitality. Men who approach these changes proactively often report feeling younger, stronger, and more capable than they did in their 40s. Understanding the body's natural shifts is the first step toward harnessing the power of nutrition, exercise, lifestyle adjustments, and mindset to preserve sexual health and overall energy. With awareness comes the ability to act, and with consistent, informed action comes measurable improvement, allowing men over 50 to continue living full, active, and satisfying lives while enjoying intimate connections and daily vitality. Nutrition plays one of the most powerful roles in how men feel and perform after the age of 50, and it is often overlooked in discussions about energy, sexual health, and longevity. The truth is that what you put into your body shapes how well your hormones function, how strong your circulation remains, and how effectively your muscles and mind operate. As men age, the body requires more support to maintain balance, and food becomes either the strongest medicine or the slowest poison. By focusing on nutrient-dense choices and eliminating harmful ones, it is possible to slow down the effects of aging, improve vitality, and even restore a youthful sense of energy and drive. The body thrives on whole, natural foods that deliver antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. Fruits and vegetables are the foundation because they provide the compounds that fight free radicals, reduce inflammation, and protect cells from damage. Berries, leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, and citrus fruits are particularly powerful for men over 50 because they support heart health and circulation, both of which are directly linked to sexual health and energy levels. The more color and variety in the diet, the better the body is equipped to fight aging and maintain vitality. Healthy fats play a critical role as well. Avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon or mackerel provide omega-3 fatty acids that nourish the brain, reduce inflammation, and support hormonal balance. Testosterone production depends on healthy fats and cholesterol in moderation, so cutting them out entirely is a mistake many men make. Instead of fearing fat, the focus should be on quality sources that feed the body the raw materials it needs to maintain strong hormones and stable energy. Protein also takes on greater importance after 50 as it supports muscle maintenance, recovery, and strength. Muscle naturally declines with age, and protein helps slow that process. Lean meats, fish, eggs, legumes, and plant-based proteins provide the amino acids necessary to keep the body functioning at its best. Combined with light resistance training, adequate protein intake preserves lean mass, which directly impacts metabolism, stamina, and energy throughout the day. Hydration is often underestimated, yet it is one of the simplest ways to improve overall health and sexual performance. Blood is mostly water, and circulation depends heavily on proper hydration. When the body is even mildly dehydrated, blood flow slows, energy drops, and performance in all areas is affected. Men over 50 should pay closer attention to water intake, reducing reliance on caffeine and alcohol, which can both dehydrate and strain the system. Drinking enough water daily supports digestion, circulation, and hormone regulation, all of which are key to feeling youthful and energetic. Equally important is knowing what to reduce or eliminate from the diet. Processed foods, refined sugars, and excessive alcohol damage the body on multiple levels. They increase inflammation, strain the liver, spike blood sugar, and disrupt hormone production. Over time, they accelerate the very changes men fear most: low energy, poor circulation, reduced stamina, and weight gain. Alcohol, in particular, can suppress testosterone, affect sleep quality, and impair sexual performance. Moderation is key, and in many cases, reducing or eliminating these harmful substances can result in noticeable improvements within weeks. The timing and balance of meals also matter. Eating large, heavy meals late at night disrupt sleep and digestion, both of which are vital for recovery and hormone regulation. Men over 50 benefit from lighter, balanced meals spread throughout the day, focusing on stable energy rather than spikes and crashes. Incorporating fiber, rich foods like whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables supports digestive health and ensures that nutrients are absorbed efficiently. A balanced plate that includes lean protein, colorful vegetable, healthy fats, and whole grains keeps the body fueled without overburdening the system. Supplements can play a supportive role, but they should never replace a nutrient-rich diet. Vitamin D, zinc, magnesium, and omega-3s are particularly important for men's health as they influence testosterone levels, energy production, and muscle function. While supplements can help fill gaps, the priority should always be whole foods first, as they provide a wide spectrum of nutrients working together in harmony. Nutrition also ties into mental well-being. Foods rich in omega-3 as antioxidants and B vitamins support brain function, memory, and mood, helping men stay sharp and positive as they age. A healthy diet stabilizes blood sugar levels, which reduces irritability and fatigue, creating a more stable mental and emotional state. This mental clarity and emotional stability carry over into every aspect of life, from physical energy to sexual confidence. The beauty of nutrition is that small, consistent choices create massive long-term effects. Every meal is an opportunity to nourish the body, strengthen circulation, support hormones, and preserve energy. Men over 50 do not need extreme diets or complicated meal plans to see results. Instead, they benefit most from simple, sustainable shifts. Choosing water over soda, vegetables over fried foods, grilled fish over processed meats, and fresh fruits over sugary snacks adds up over time to create a body that feels lighter, stronger, and more resilient. Men who take nutrition seriously often notice improvements in sleep quality, energy levels, sexual performance, and overall mood within just a few months. The body responds quickly to better fuel, and these improvements motivate further consistency. Food becomes not only a source of sustenance, but also a powerful tool for living longer, feeling younger, and performing better in every area of life. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools available to men over 50 who want to maintain vitality, improve sexual health, and preserve a youthful level of energy. As the body ages, muscles naturally weaken, joints can become stiffer, and circulation slows down. But these changes are not irreversible. Movement has the ability to reawaken the body's natural strength, improve blood flow, and restore confidence. Many men believe that exercise has to be extreme or exhausting to make a difference. But in reality, consistent and moderate activity delivers the most long-lasting results. The key is to keep moving, to engage the muscles regularly, and to find simple routines that can be sustained over time. Circulation is the foundation of energy and sexual health, and exercise directly enhances it. Every step taken, every stretch performed, and every muscle contraction encourages blood to flow more efficiently, bringing oxygen and nutrients to vital organs. This improved circulation not only benefits the heart and brain, but also supports sexual function by keeping the blood vessels flexible and responsive. When blood flows smoothly, energy levels increase, stamina improves, and the body feels more alive. Even light activities like brisk walking or cycling a few times a week can create measurable improvements in circulation, which translates into better performance and endurance. Strength training is especially important after 50. Muscle mass naturally declines with age, a process known as sarcopenia, but resistance exercises help counter this loss. Light weights, resistance bands, or even bodyweight exercises like squats, push-ups, and lunges build lean muscle and preserve strength. Maintaining muscle not only improves physical appearance but also boosts metabolism, which prevents unwanted weight gain. More importantly, strong muscles support better posture, joint stability, and overall mobility, making daily life activities easier and more enjoyable. Men who engage in regular strength training often notice that they feel more grounded, capable, and confident in their movements. Flexibility and mobility also deserve attention, as stiff joints and tight muscles can contribute to pain and limit activity. Simple stretching routines or practices like yoga and tai chi can keep the body limber, improve balance, and reduce the risk of falls or injuries. For men focused on sexual health, pelvic floor exercises are particularly beneficial. These exercises strengthen the muscles that control ejaculation and improve blood flow in the pelvic region, directly enhancing sexual performance and stamina. Just a few minutes of pelvic floor engagement each day can create noticeable improvements over time. Another powerful benefit of exercise is the natural boost it provides to hormone production. Physical activity stimulates the release of testosterone, endorphins, and growth hormones, all of which play critical roles in energy, mood, and sexual health. Men who exercise regularly often report feeling younger, more confident, and more optimistic about life. This hormonal balance supports not only physical well-being, but also mental clarity and emotional resilience, which become increasingly important with age. Exercise also strengthens the heart and lungs, improving endurance and making everyday tasks less draining. Climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or playing with grandchildren becomes easier when the cardiovascular system is conditioned. The ability to engage in physical activities without feeling overly fatigued adds joy and freedom to life, creating a sense of youthfulness that goes beyond appearance. Many men underestimate how quickly their bodies can respond to regular activity, but even a few weeks of consistent exercise can deliver noticeable changes in energy, mood, and stamina. Sleep quality is another area profoundly influenced by exercise. Men who stay active often find it easier to fall asleep and experience deeper, more restorative rest. Since sleep is essential for recovery, hormone regulation, and energy production, this creates a powerful cycle where exercise supports sleep and quality sleep supports better health. Waking up feeling refreshed instead of drained makes a significant difference in motivation and outlook. The mental benefits of exercise are equally important. Regular activity reduces stress, clears the mind, and provides a natural outlet for releasing tension. Stress is one of the hidden factors that can lower testosterone, sap energy, and disrupt sexual health, so managing it through exercise is both simple and effective. Whether it's a walk outdoors, a light gym session, or stretching at home, movement helps release endorphins that combat anxiety and lift the mood. A positive mental state directly enhances physical performance and makes it easier to maintain healthy routines. What makes exercise truly powerful for men over 50 is its compounding effect. A short workout each day may not seem significant in the moment, but over weeks and months, the body adapts and grows stronger. Muscles become firmer, circulation improves, stamina increases, and confidence rises. This compounding effect extends to every area of life, making it easier to enjoy intimacy, pursue hobbies, and engage with family and friends with energy and enthusiasm. The key is consistency. Sporadic bursts of exercise followed by long periods of inactivity do little to create lasting change. Instead, gentle daily activity, even if it's just walking for 30 minutes or stretching in the morning, delivers steady progress. Over time, these simple practices transform the body, supporting not only sexual health, but also mental clarity and overall vitality. Exercise is not just about extending life, but about improving the quality of life. Men over 50 who prioritize movement often feel more in control of their health and more optimistic about the years ahead. They enjoy the benefits of strength, energy, confidence, and a renewed sense of youthfulness that allows them to fully embrace life's opportunities. By making exercise a non-negotiable part of daily living, men can unlock the vitality that lies within and continue to thrive with energy, resilience, and purpose. Lifestyle choices have a powerful influence on how men feel and perform after 50, and many of the changes that come with age are not only physical but also deeply connected to daily habits. The way you sleep, the way you manage stress, and the habits you choose to maintain or let go of can either drain your vitality or build it back stronger. These are areas where small, consistent improvements can create a dramatic difference in energy, stamina, sexual health, and overall well-being. Men often underestimate how much control they have in this area, but lifestyle adjustments can unlock reserves of strength and vitality that many believe are lost forever. Sleep is one of the most critical pillars of health, yet it is often neglected. As the body ages, the quality of sleep can decline due to changes in hormone levels, stress, or unhealthy nighttime routines. Poor sleep affects everything from testosterone production to mental clarity and sexual performance. Men who consistently get deep, restorative rest notice sharper focus, higher energy, and better mood. Establishing a regular sleep schedule, limiting heavy meals and alcohol late at night, and creating a relaxing pre-sleep routine can make a profound difference. Sleep is not a luxury, it is a form of recovery that fuels every other aspect of health. Stress management is equally vital. Chronic stress has a devastating impact on hormones, circulation, and energy levels. It raises cortisol, a hormone that directly suppresses testosterone and drains stamina. It also contributes to fatigue, irritability, and reduced sexual desire. Finding effective ways to manage stress is not just about mental peace, but about protecting physical vitality. Breathing exercises, mindfulness practices, light stretching, and spending time in calming environments can all reduce stress. Hobbies, creative outlets, and meaningful social connections also give the mind a chance to recharge. The key is to find practices that allow you to release tension regularly instead of letting it build up. Harmful habits like smoking or excessive drinking accelerate the aging process and directly undermine sexual and physical health. Smoking damages blood vessels, restricting circulation and making it harder for the body to perform. Alcohol, especially in large amounts, lowers testosterone, interferes with sleep, and disrupts energy balance. Reducing or eliminating these habits creates almost immediate benefits for energy, stamina, and performance. Many men are surprised by how quickly their bodies respond once they remove these obstacles, experiencing clearer thinking, better sleep, and more consistent energy. Lifestyle choices also extend to how you spend your time and who you spend it with. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people creates an environment where health and vitality thrive. Social connections are a powerful factor in maintaining mental well-being, which in turn influences physical health. Isolation can lead to depression, lower energy, and reduced motivation, while connection and community bring laughter, encouragement, and purpose. Engaging in meaningful relationships, spending time with family, or joining social groups helps keep the mind active and the spirit youthful. Daily routines also shape how the body and mind feel over time. Men over 50 benefit from creating structure in their days that balances productivity with rest and activity with recovery. Too much sitting, too much screen time, or long stretches of inactivity drain vitality. Building small breaks for movement, practicing good posture, and creating healthy eating patterns throughout the day keep energy levels stable. A lifestyle that prioritizes balance prevents burnout and allows men to remain active and strong even as the years pass. Another important aspect is the way the mind interprets challenges. Resilience and adaptability are qualities that grow stronger when nurtured. Viewing lifestyle adjustments not as restrictions but as opportunities to feel better creates motivation to maintain them. A man who chooses to walk instead of drive short distances, prepare fresh meals instead of eating processed food, or meditate instead of scrolling aimlessly is making choices that preserve his strength and longevity. Over time, these small decisions accumulate into powerful outcomes, protecting sexual health, supporting hormone balance, and ensuring vitality. A positive daily lifestyle also includes time outdoors. Exposure to natural light helps regulate circadian rhythms, improving sleep and boosting mood. Vitamin D from sunlight supports bone health and testosterone levels, both of which are vital after 50. Simply spending more time walking, gardening, or relaxing outside creates a sense of connection to the world and reduces stress. Fresh air and natural movement encourage the body to thrive, while too much time indoors leads to stagnation. Lifestyle changes are not about perfection, but about consistency. Even gradual adjustments create powerful shifts in how the body feels. A man who improves his sleep routine, reduces stress, limits harmful habits, and prioritizes positive social connections will feel more energized, more confident, and more capable than he thought possible at his age. These choices strengthen the mind and body simultaneously, creating a foundation for vitality that medication alone cannot provide. The reality is that men over 50 have the ability to choose how they age. While some decline quickly due to poor lifestyle choices, others thrive by aligning their daily habits with health. The difference often comes down to simple routines, mindful decisions, and a willingness to adapt. By embracing better sleep, managing stress, letting go of harmful habits, and cultivating positive environments, men can not only slow the effects of aging, but also feel stronger and more alive than they did years earlier. These lifestyle changes are within reach for anyone who chooses to take them, and the benefits ripple through every area of life, from physical performance to mental clarity and emotional resilience. A positive mindset is one of the most underrated yet powerful tools men over 50 can use to stay youthful, energetic, and strong. While nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle choices shape the body, the mind determines how consistently those choices are maintained and how effectively they work. The way you think about aging, the way you view your own body, and the beliefs you carry about what is possible all play a direct role in how you feel every single day. A man who believes that his best years are behind him will live in that reality, while a man who chooses to believe that life can still be full of energy, intimacy, and strength will find ways to make that belief true. The connection between mind and body is powerful. Thoughts influence hormones, energy levels, and even circulation. Stressful thoughts elevate cortisol, which drains testosterone and lowers vitality, while positive, empowering thoughts release endorphins and encourage balance. This means that the very act of choosing optimism and self-belief creates a biological response that supports better health. A positive mindset is not just about feeling good emotionally, it has measurable effects on the physical body that can improve energy, stamina, and sexual performance. Believing in your ability to age with strength encourages you to take action. When the mind is focused on possibility rather than limitation, motivation grows naturally. Men who approach aging with positivity are more likely to exercise regularly, eat healthily, and maintain good habits because they see the reward as within reach. On the other hand, men who focus only on decline often neglect the very habits that could help them feel better, creating a cycle of worsening health. This is why mindset is often the deciding factor between those who age with vitality and those who feel their energy slipping away too soon. Confidence is another area where mindset matters deeply. Sexual health, energy, and overall well-being are strongly tied to self-image. Men who carry a sense of worth, who believe they are capable and attractive regardless of age, tend to perform better in every area of life. Confidence is not about denying the realities of aging, but about embracing them with strength and refusing to let them define limits. When you feel good about yourself, your body often responds in kind, and relationships become richer, more satisfying, and more fulfilling. Social connections are also influenced by mindset. A man with a positive outlook seeks out relationships, engages in conversations, and surrounds himself with uplifting people. These interactions reinforce his optimism and create an environment that fuels energy. In contrast, a negative mindset often leads to withdrawal, isolation, and loneliness, which are strongly linked to declining health. Choosing to remain engaged, to find joy in company, and to nurture meaningful connections is a mindset choice that pays dividends in both mental and physical health. A positive outlook also changes the way challenges are perceived. Aging inevitably brings obstacles, whether in the form of health conditions, reduced stamina, or new responsibilities. But how these challenges are approached makes all the difference. A man with a defeatist mindset sees each challenge as evidence of decline, while a man with a growth mindset views challenges as opportunities to adapt and grow stronger. This resilience not only preserves energy, but also creates a sense of empowerment that carries into every part of life. Daily habits of the mind can reinforce positivity. Practicing gratitude, focusing on achievements rather than shortcomings, and celebrating small improvements encourage a mindset that nurtures vitality. Gratitude in particular has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and even benefit heart health. For men over 50, beginning or ending the day with a reflection on what is going well can shift perspective and energize the mind for healthier choices. Another important part of cultivating a positive mindset is releasing comparison. Many men measure themselves against younger versions of who they used to be or against others who seem to be thriving. This can create feelings of inadequacy and frustration. Instead, focusing on personal progress and recognizing the value of each stage of life creates peace and motivation. The truth is that life over 50 holds opportunities for growth, wisdom, and fulfillment that younger years cannot offer, and embracing this truth turns aging into a privilege rather than a burden. The body responds to positivity in surprising ways. Men who maintain optimism often recover faster from illness, respond better to exercise, and maintain healthier blood pressure and heart function. This is not coincidence. It is the result of a mind that keeps the body in balance. By choosing to view each day as a chance to improve and each effort as worthwhile, men train their bodies to align with their goals. This feedback loop creates momentum, where positivity fuels better choices and better choices fuel positivity. The ability to stay youthful, energetic, and confident after 50 is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone willing to nurture the right mindset. Aging is inevitable, but decline is not. The stories you tell yourself about your health, your abilities, and your future shape the reality you experience. When you decide that life is still full of energy, intimacy, and strength, you begin to live in that reality. Each thought becomes a building block, creating a foundation for vitality that no number on a calendar can take away.